Each night, one world-class chef must make it past not one, not two, but all three of my Titans if they want to take home $25,000 in cold, hard cash. Think I'm hard to beat? Wait till you get a taste of my triple threat. This week's competing chef has been nominated for 3 James Beard Awards. He's been named one of Food & Wine's best new chefs and one of People Magazine's sexiest chefs.
Sexiest?
This chef grew up in Louisiana, but started his cooking career in Washington, D.C.
D.C.?
It's gotta be one of my friends at this point.
Who's your best-looking friend?
Other than Bobby?
Currently, he's the executive chef of Moon Rabbit in Washington, D.C. Voltaggio knows. I'll be right back. Password?
Gabagool.
Okay, Titans, the chef you'll be battling tonight is Chef Kevin Tien.
Bring it.
Woo! What's up, Chef? How you doing? For round 1, the ingredients are...
What is it? What is it? What is it?
prawns and soy sauce. 40 minutes on the clock. Go.
Let's go, Michael!
I love prawns because it takes a real mastery to cook them. So this first dish, I'm making poached prawns with orange ponzu sauce. And I want the bread prawn to be lightly poached to keep that sweet flavor.
For my first dish, I'm doing a play on shrimp and grits. I'm making prawn confit and soy sauce with corn grits.
For my second dish, I want to show off my Vietnamese background. I'm gonna make a prawn lettuce wrap. So I take the smaller prawns and I put them in a food processor and I season it with a little bit of soy sauce.
Michael, do you know what 2 dishes you're making?
I think I'm gonna go with a little shumai.
Oh, I like that.
For my second dish, I'm making a prawn and pork shumai. Shumai is like an open-faced dumpling. Usually shrimp and pork is very common. So I'm using pork, soy sauce, and the white prawns because the meat on those is a little bit more dense.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Finishing touches, this is it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
I forgot that my prawns are still in the fryer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop your cooking.
Damn, I got one in.
I'd like to introduce you all to tonight's judge. He's cooked for dignitaries like Barack Obama and Nelson Mandela. Please welcome the chef and owner of Butterfunk Kitchen, Chef Chris Scott. All right. We're gonna start with Chef A. So dish 1 is grilled prawn lettuce wraps with a gochujang mayonnaise and some fresh herbs.
I'm loving this.
Okay, so the second dish, a poached prawn with ponzu and serrano chilies. Okay, Chris, let's move on to Chef B.
Okay.
The first dish is a prawn confit
Gorgeous.
with fresh grits and soy sauce. Okay, let's move on to dish 2. In front of you is a prawn and pork shumai and a soy balsamic dressing. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna give you the book that you can put your scores in.
All right.
1 through 10. Okay, Michael, your dish has received a total of 7 points.
Okay, that's good.
Kevin, your dish has received a total of 9 points. Round 2 has the same rules as round 1. I'm gonna give you 40 minutes to create 2 dishes, and those dishes must include sweet potatoes and molasses. Okay, Kevin, Brooke, you both have 40 minutes to make 2 dishes with sweet potatoes and molasses. Let's go.
Go, Brooke! Let's go, Brooke! I'm gonna do a sweet potato puree. I'm also making crispy sweet potatoes. I'm gonna cook them in boiling water and then fry them at the end.
As soon as I hear molasses, I think about classic roasted carrots. I'm hoping the carrots will accentuate the earthiness of the sweet potato in my dish. So for my first dish, I'm making roasted carrots with a molasses fish sauce caramel and whipped goat cheese purple sweet potato puree.
So for my first dish, I'm gonna make a pork tenderloin that sits on a coconut sweet potato puree and a molasses and chipotle barbecue sauce.
For my second dish, I'm making a beef tartare with crispy sweet potatoes and a molasses cured quail egg. It's inspired by classic like steak and potatoes. To make my tartare, I grab the New York strip and I grind it up.
For my second dish, I'm gonna do crispy fried sweet potatoes with a pomegranate molasses vinaigrette.
Kevin, what are you putting in the mixer?
It's a little bit of goat cheese and that sweet potato puree I made.
Okay.
I'm hoping this puree will add beautiful color and creaminess to the roasted carrots.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop your cooking. That's it. Let's start with Chef A.
Break it down for me, brother. What am I looking at?
So the first dish is crispy sweet potatoes with a pomegranate molasses dressing and a lemon cream. Let's move on to dish two.
All right.
A sweet potato that's been blended with coconut, and there's a pork tenderloin with a molasses barbecue sauce and some crispy sweet potatoes. Chef B. Okay, so dish one is a purple sweet potato blended with some goat's cheese, some roasted carrots with a pistachio gremolata, and a fish sauce caramel. Okay, dish two. Beef tartare with a quail egg marinated in molasses and soy. Then you have a crispy nest of sweet potatoes. Kevin, you received 6 points for this round. Brooke, your dishes received a score of 9 points. Just to remind you, this round is worth double the points. And you will each make one dish this round. I'm giving Kevin the advantage. He gets to choose the 2 ingredients. All right, Kevin, show us what you got.
You ready, Chef?
You're ready or not?
We have condensed milk and lime leaves.
Okay. I'm like, oh, freak. What am I gonna do?
Go.
Oh my God.
I'm making fried red snapper in a coconut condensed milk stew with Swiss chard and lime leaf oil.
Okay, Chef, you got coconut milk. Are you making a curry?
No. This is a dish that I've kind of been experimenting with. It's gonna be a blend between like a Vietnamese dish and a little bit of like southern roots.
I'm making coconut green curry, crispy chicken, and a lime leaf rice. The lime leaf will bring the aromatics. You're gonna get a lot of citrus, but you won't get the sour.
Tiffany knows Southeast Asian flavors very well.
Very well.
She's traveled the world.
It's so impressive. Like an anthropologist with food.
I realize I have to get started plating. I put down my coconut condensed milk stew.
This looks delicious.
Woo! Rice looks great, perfectly cooked. So I put that right in the center.
It smells incredible in here right now.
Exactly.
I'm so hungry right now.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Last, put the chicken on top, garnish with a little bit of chili oil.
3, 2, 1. All right, stop your cooking, everybody. Good job.
Very nice.
This is fried red snapper, coconut and condensed milk stew, and a lime leaf oil. Chef B prepared a crispy chicken green curry with lime leaf rice.
All right. Really impressed by both dishes. But in this round, only one could stand out. Chef Kevin, for your dish, I gave you 13 points. Chef Tiffany, for your dish, I gave you 18 points.
Wow, thank you, Chef.
So Kevin, I'm sorry, but the Titans have managed to block you from the $25,000, but I have to say, you cooked beautiful food
Seriously.
round after round.
Thank you so much.
This didn't go the way I wanted today, but I get to walk away with my head held high because I got to cook food that was true to myself.
Chris, Thank you so much for all of your hard work tonight. You're welcome
Absolutely.
anytime. All right, who wants a drink? Let's go.